Hi, my name is Joel, and today we'll take a look at another chess puzzle. Uh, yeah, so the puzzle started with us being in check, right? So this puzzle is really about calculating uh, the next moves, right? I'm not really bothered about this check, right? Because I don't see an immediate checkmate, right? Uh, so I mean, obviously, my next moves are either going to B2 or going to B4, right? After that, what's our future move, right? It's all about calculating the next best move after, after we play the move b2 or b4. I want to place myself on a8. Why do I want to place myself on a8? That gives a direct check to the king, right? When that gives a direct check to the king, this rook is undefended. Why? Because the king can only move on these two squares after we give it a check. It can only move on d7 and on e7, and we'll simply win a rook, right? Now, the next question that comes into the picture is, where should I move my king? Should I move it back here? Is that really gonna help? It could, right? But that's not a move that will make our opponent uncomfortable, right? It's not gonna make our opponent move the rook. It's essentially not the best move out there, although I don't see anything wrong with this, right? We could play it. We could see it after post the discussion which we have, right? But I do think this is the best move simply because we attack the rook, forcing the rook to move away, or maybe try and win a pawn, which I do believe they end up doing, and we end up giving them a check, forcing them to move to d7, and we simply win a rook. Now let's just take a look at if this could have been the right move. Well, technically it could, but it also gives our opponent the chance to kind of move away from this check, right? Kind of preemptively, right? So that's why this was the best move, right? That's why moving closer to the rook was the best move because the opponent cannot move without losing their rook, right? So yeah, that's kind of how you calculate all of these things. It didn't even strike me; it just came instinctively to kind of move closer to the rook. I had not calculated that far. But yeah, you guys should probably calculate it. And I think once you start playing more and more of games, especially rapid games, it will come kind of second nature to you guys. I hope you guys understood this concept. Thank you.